Let's see. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Tesh. Unbelievable. Um, why isn't the camera working? 1 second. 1 second, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, good to go. Good to go. Uh, with me, Jay? I like it. I like it. Yeah, you should always do it together, you know? Always do it together. You don't go in alone, you know? Otherwise, you end up in jail. Do, 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 do. Okay. Please don't stop the music. We need new music though. Let's try this playlist. Good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday. TM, good morning. Hello, hello. Paul. Ayo, good morning, Nikolai. Archer, good morning. Danny Moss, good morning. I'm good, Sash. How are you? Cheddar, good morning. AK, good morning. Onions, good morning. Patricia, good morning. Diane, good morning. Lizzie, good morning. A, good morning. Trick, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Stop trending. I want to, I know, right? $2, Paul. Knowles, good morning. Bailey, good morning. Let's go. Let's go. Bradley, good morning. Let's make monies, please. Monies. The only name that's been looking good so far coming into the open is WINT, isn't it? Right? Nice little consolidation, broke above the double top, triple top, right, and then pushed to the next resistance at a $2.70, right. So now we're kind of stalling at 270. Obviously, that's not a spot to be getting in at, anyways. You know, this one was spammed by AJ yesterday in Discord. Like, if you're not in Discord, you're missing out, right? Like, this name was all over Discord last night, and then it cooked, and then this morning it double cooked, right, all the way to the top, all the way to the top. So that was a really nice shot from AJ. So, I mean, it looks like it still has the momentum, and it's still up 70%, and it's still above the 200 or trying to stay above it. So we'll keep an eye on it. You know, it's okay-ish, yeah. Right. So we'll keep an eye on it. Honestly, nothing looks like amazing, amazing, amazing. You know, GCTK looked okay for a second, but then it stalled too much below 52 cents, and then they slapped it to the 200. You know, to 42 cents. So let's see if it stays above 42 cents. Right. ADTX has been an absolute monster. An absolute monster. This is the one that Paul mentioned, right? So we know there's resistance at $12 ish. It keeps going to $12 and failing at $12. Eventually, that thing's gonna slap that level, you know. Anyways, ADTX is moving. Did you get in on this? Darren, good morning. Rich, good morning. Mark, good morning. Hello, everybody. Teggy, Ayo, good morning. Hello, hello. Yeah, so ADTX again, a lot of resistance at $12. If that thing breaks above $12, way bye bye, because it's gonna probably push for that $15 we looked at yesterday. Lion, good morning. Jay, good morning. No, 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 no. Yeah. Let's see here. Interesting. Meh. Meh. Okay. Ooh, PTPI with a bit of a pop there. PTPI, it's a micro penny stock though, which everything kind of looks like that this morning. Maybe a retest of $2.40 for WINT would be okay if we can dip and consolidate. It is BDTX. Interesting. I haven't looked at that one this morning. I have not looked at that this morning. Let me take a look. BDTX. This one's your favorite? Only because maybe it's at support. Yeah. As long as it stays above $1.80, at the very least $1.70. Below that, garbage. Um, just kidding. Well, you better be kidding because it looked like rubbish. Anyways, virus in the new land. Let's go, virus. How are you? How are you enjoying the weather, the food, the everything? How are you? Yeah, seriously. So if Wins can come back and give us a proper retest, and then curl, that would be perfect because then we can just stay with Wins. you know and again, we know like it's not always the names with a proper catalyst that actually end up performing, so anything at any point could end up moving. It's been fairly slow though, like the entire week it's been slower going into the open, and then all of a sudden the market opens and then we have a nice name, right? So um I wouldn't be too surprised that it's slow now and then we have volume at the open, hopefully. Of course. Okay. Dan, buenos dias. ¿Cómo estás? No food for you this morning, please. Uh, doo-doo-doo. Dub says, what do you think of BTOG? What's your position in BTOG, Dubs? What is your position? Rich? Yep. Yeah, it just at this point, ADTX just needs to break out if it wants to keep cooking. Jericho, good morning. Have a wealthy Thursday, a green wealthy Thursday. I like it. I like it. Did you guys see the tweet from you in at 30 cents? Okay, I'll take a look. Let me take a look. BTOG. Hopefully you didn't just get into that position now at 30 cents though. Um, I mean, it's trying to move. This thing was a lot higher in pre-market, 35 cents. I think if I was in the same position, I would be watching 28 really closely because that's the level it's found support at this morning. So it needs to stay above 28 cents. If it does, then I would be okay with it. If it's breaking 28 cents, I think I would, depending on how big the position is, I would probably make a decision on not diamond handing it. Yeah. Yeah. Alrighty. So Winter is just kind of sitting there still. For ELAB, that's the one you're watching, Lizzie. Okay, sounds good. Uh, good morning, Crypto Surfer. Good morning. Let me see if there's anything else here that we like. Yeah, there's nothing else other than the names we've looked at. Kimbella, good morning. What's up? What's up? River, ayo, good morning. Good morning. 35. Interesting. Okay. And what it's doing. I don't want to look at the S&P. Don't want to look. Anyways, let's take a look. So Bitcoin is back to retesting 85K. It was a really nice run yesterday for BTC, right? 87, 87.5, which was quite nice. And then you want to know what happened after that? You want to know what happened? Trump went to social media and started talking about the Fed and how they need to cut rates and how they need to do the right thing. Like, dude, really? It's nighttime. Like, what are you doing? And here we are. We've lost all the gains. All the gains, Archer. All the gains. Look at this rubbish. We're back to that famous 563 level, right? We were at 571 yesterday. 571 when the Fed was speaking. Now we're back to 563. Honestly, virus. At this point, everything is a scam. Everything. Everything. Like, really, do we need to be putting out tweets like all the time, dude? Like, come on now. Come on. Like, if you have a problem with the Fed, uh, blame Dan, blame. Anyways, so there's really nothing to see on that side for the large caps. Nothing there yet. Maybe at some point we will recover. Uh, you know what, Jax? You know what? You be quiet. Good morning, Alan. Ayo. Good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday. Jax, you better be quiet. Unbelievable. PSTV and PTPI. Penny stocks. BTOG is just broke about 30 cents. So you should be happy now with your position. Right? Dubs, 30 cents. Yeah. You're slightly green. Right? So as long as it stays above 28 cents, it should be okay. You guys see this? Jax wants to fight, you know. She just wants to fight. Wake up in the morning and choose violence. Andrew, good morning. Prince, good morning. Hello. Ah, unbelievable. Yeah, I missed a few of you. Luna, good morning. Critical, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Ayo, Omega, fingers crossed. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So we open in 2 minutes, guys. What's your favorite name going into the open? I'm thinking it's WINT for most of you, right? So WINT, SAG. It's trending down, but it looks like it's a downtrend that could be broken, right? And then obviously ADTX, which it's been a monster, right? So let me know what your favorite name is in the chat. Spy, why? Because it's crashing. Unbelievable. Yeah, wins for most of you, right? Not surprised. So they have a catalyst. The stock has actually performed coming into the open. We know that that's not always a good thing, but we shall see. PTPI crypto, yeah, it looks interesting. Penny stock looks, yeah. So if we can break out, that'd be good. Don't forget to smash a like, guys, if you haven't already before we get to the open, if you want to. Alrighty. Take a second, smash a like, hit that subscribe if you're new to the channel. And if you're not a member yet, click the link at the bottom of the chat and come join us. Yeah, PSTV, I see that in Discord as well. Yeah, from Andrew. Andrew. Alrighty, so hopefully we have a again, it's been quite slow coming into the open the entire week, but as soon as the market opens, we give it a few minutes and then we have something good, right? Like 5 minutes after the open, something's usually cooking. So hopefully that's the case again today. Day trading easy. Good morning. Hello, George. Good morning. Mullen. Yeah, stay away from Mullen, please. Mullen. Alrighty, so I'm gonna leave it on wins for now because it probably is the best name to watch going into the open. But ADTX is probably if that thing can break above that $12, I think it's gonna start pushing. High of the day yesterday was $12.30. I'm sure that's gonna be another level to keep an eye on now. Alrighty. So let's see what happens with WINT, and then let's see if SAG can break that downtrend, and then go from there. Cool. So it looks like ADTX obviously is moving with some volatility there, and then there goes WINT, right? Again, the favorite name for now. The favorite name. Yeah. I think some of you guys want dip skis, huh? Yeah, let's see if we do get some dip skis though. Alrighty, again, the usual. There's no need for you to be rushing into the open into some of these names, because they, for the most part, dip at the open, right? for the most part. So WINT, ADTX. No. Yeah, most of these names are just kind of dipping. Come on, give us something. Give us something here. I think we were looking for like 240 for WINT. It looks like there's an uptrend in the 50 EMA sitting right below 550 though, so not quite to that 540 that 240 level we wanted. So it looks like it's bouncing off that 50 and the uptrend already. Yeah, it's a 248 and it's going back to the top. So resistance for this thing is 270, right? If we can break and close above 270, that'd be good. So we just hit 270. Okay, we're back to 273 and then back below. So again, there's resistance up there. The WINT for sure is the favorite name. For now, again, you can see that 270 is a problem. SAG is popping. Oh yeah, SAG just said, "Hey guys, goodbye." SAG, yup, right. So it broke that downtrend that it had and immediately pushed to resistance. Right, so a dollar 20, which is very common, right? Very, very common. So Lion, I like the way you're scalping these things immediately at the open, right? Especially when they're dipping. So SAG basically just push to resistance. Hopefully no one's FOMOing into this thing at resistance, right? It has some good support around $1.12 to $1.10, right? So at the bottom, right above the ST band, right? But then it's failing at $1.20. So it's not a massive range, is it? It really isn't. So but here comes $1.20 again. Already, Wince just said, "Hey guys, thank you for liking me because I'm the best." That's what someone in the chat sounds like. I'm the best. Meh 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 meh. That person knows who they are. Anyways, so let's see if we can close this candle above $2.70 and then continue pushing. If you made monies in Wince, which I know Lion did, if you made monies and oh you're still in there, type in yes in the chat. Yeah, it wasn't quite the dip you wanted, was it? Yeah, but really good bounce though, right? Yes, Bradley. Should be on there, Rob. Bounce back. Yeah, Kimbella, you in this one as well? Yeah, it looks good, right? Again, this was really the only name that was looking good coming into the open, right? Other than the other ones we mentioned. But this was the only one that had like a proper chart, right? I think ADTX just because it's been moving, but that thing has major resistance up there, obviously, right? Your next support, if you're watching ADTX, guys, is closer to 1110. Let's call it 1111 for the sake of, Anyways, watch the 200 EMA there, right? If you look to the left-hand side, you can kind of see that same support, right? I'm just going to drop a line there for visual purposes, right? Like right around that price, right? Demand zone and the 200. So ADTX, maybe we start popping here at some point. Cool. SAG again, same resistance, right? $1.20 is still a problem, and then support closer to the bottom there. And then WINT. If the longer WINT can consolidate above 270, the better, right? And if nothing else is taking the momentum away from it, then maybe that thing can actually start running. Yeah, ELAB just pushed for the highs of the day there. ELABs. There we go. 284. 287. Come on now. Can we push to $3 and just go? We need to play games here. We don't, right? SAG is just going back and forth, right? But it's still looking okay. It just needs to break out if it wants to really go. It looks like we are bouncing for ADTX off the bottom of the range there, so that's good, right? That resistance is still around $12 though, so everything needs to break out. If not, well, we have WINTs to cook. We have WINTs. It looks like the markets are bouncing a bit, right? So SPY with a bit of a rebound, Bitcoin with a bit of a rebound, nothing too crazy. right? So let's see if the S&P can get back above 565 and then and cook cook. Look at that SAG. Look at that. Look at that, right? So SAG popped all the way to that 120 resistance and then got slapped to the abyss. So again, that 120 is always a problem, right? Let's go, Rob. I see a comment. Yeah. So Rob is watching the stream on Twitter, and so yeah, I can see all the comments, which is nice actually. It's nice that the comments all come to the same place, you know. So then I don't have to like look for comments in random places. Rob is gonna be having fun now on the X verse. On the X verse. I keep calling it Twitter. It's not Twitter anymore. It's hard to like, you know. Anyways, X, watching on X. X. Anyways. Day trading easy says, should I hold my PSTV position now? I'm break even again, and since it's looking strong, let me take a look. PSTV. What's your entry price on this again? I think you mentioned it yesterday. What's your entry price? Day trading easy. Oh, 55 cents. Thank you. Um, I don't know if I'd call this strong, but it looks okay. Um, I think if anything, maybe just put a stop loss at break even. Right, the low of the day is 55 cents, so you kind of don't want it breaking below that low. Anyways, I wouldn't want it to bounce like break below that bottom. That's just me though. Alrighty. ADTX just going back and forth. WINT looks like WINT has resistance basically every 10 cents at this point. Yeah, we need something else to yeah. We need something to break out. And WINT needs to be that stock. Or maybe come back and retest 270. Virus, what are you saying? You want me to trash AMD? DGNX halted up. Here we go, WINT. Come on now. 292, brand new highs of the day. It's looking good. Can we close above that 290 though? Can we close above it? 400 shares? Oh yeah, that's a scam. Yeah, that's a bit silly. It looks like ELAP is hitting highs of the day again. Is anybody holding ELAP in the chat? ELAP, 40%. Nice push. It's a good push, actually. It was a really good breakout at the open, 660. Interesting. Good morning, Troy. Ayo, you woke up early today, Troy. What stock is it moving, Jericho? Does it start with an A and end with a D? Does it rhyme with trash? I'm kidding. Yeah, there we go. Okay, back to WINT, guys. So there goes WINT, brand new highs of the day. 308, beautiful. 325. Oof, beautiful. If you're still in WINT, type in yes in the chat. If you're still in WINT, type in yes in the chat. I'm surprised we didn't get halted on that candle. Ooh, 320. So yeah, that thing pushed all the way to 340 and then came back down. 327. Yes. Monies, guys. Again, make sure you pay yourself on the way up though, right? So, or at the very least, put a stop loss somewhere. Right, again, WINT was the only stock that looked like it wanted to perform coming into the open, right? So I'm glad it's performing. WINT. Yeah, quite a few of you guys in this one. You took profits at 336. Congratulations, Glenn. Well done. Yeah, you should be taking profits or at the very least moving your stop loss up. Right, that's a really good run. The only red candle we had was at the open when we came back to retest the 50. right? 50 EMA and then the breakout, and then goodbye. Goodbye. So at some point we're gonna dip, retest something. Alrighty. So make sure you move those stop losses up or scale out on the way up, please. Congratulations if you played with this one. The S&P is still sitting there below the 200 EMA, right? So below 565. Bitcoin is looking okay, right? So WINT, SAG isn't doing much, but it's sitting closer to a dollar support. ADTX is, it dipped below that 11, but then closed the candles above. So it's still holding that 200, which is the same thing that it did yesterday. Alrighty, and then back to WINT because WINT is the one. Kind of feels like every day we have like one stock, that we need to focus on. Yesterday it was ADTX was there, but there was also something else. Was it ADTX? Hmm, I think it was something else. TDTH. TDTH. Uh, Surely not, Michael. I mean, he got in trouble already. And he's still in legal issues for like doing that stuff. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. Honestly, seems a bit. Yeah. Yep. 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 Anyways, so we're breaking above $3.30 here for WINT. Again, move those stop losses up if you need to, please. Alrighty. $3.30. Oh yeah, I think it was BDTX. Adrian, thank you. Yeah, we had some fun with that one, and then it went to the abyss, and then we moved on to ADTX, which is okay, right? So yes, as slow as the markets are, at least we're getting little scalpies here and there, so that's good. They're giving us crumbs, crumbs. Yeah, you can kind of see how we're stalling a bit with these candles at 330. So I wonder if we're going to go back and retest $3 or retest the 9. SAG, oh, look at that, guys. SAG just pumped and got halted off that demand zone. Right? So, off the demand zone, pump. Sheesh. Nice little consolidation at the bottom, though, right, for SAG. Right? Nice little base there. So, good. Good, good, good. Stuff like this can be annoying though when it explodes like that and gets halted, because you're not exactly sure how to play with that stuff. But let's see what happens after the on halt. Yeah, GCTK is trying to get back above that 50 cents. Trying to. Nikolai, did you get into this one? I know you were watching this one on the curl. And there goes WINT retesting, right? So again, too much stalling at the top at 330. It's coming back to retest the 9 at the very least. Retesting the 9. You are AK? What did you get in at? Traders, I know you're in at 50 cents still, right? I was gonna ask you. Yeah, hopefully it breaks out this time. That 52 is still a problem though. We talked about in the morning, right? So Menka, you got in at 250 to 330. Yeah, that's a really good exit too, by the way. Well done. Congratulations. Yeah, a dollar six. Yeah, anything close to a dollar, especially if it's consolidating there, that's a good gamble, right? So closer to a dollar, consolidating. George, you too. Well done. I like it, George. And hopefully on the on halt, it on halts above at least $1.25, and then you can put a stop loss right below that. Choose SPY broke above 565. So can we get from red to green? That would be nice. I think if we went from red to green and we pushed, I think we'd have a clear direction for the market, right? We would know that the market wants to push up. So red to green would be good. You know what? You know what? You know what? You know what? Just announced some more news today. Can F the trash company. Uh, Nastiest countries to deal with. uh, Interesting. It looks like ADTX finally popped, guys. Look at that beauty. Look at that beauty, right? Look at that beauty. Right up the support we talked about this morning, 200 EMA, right? So we just made brand new highs. That's an absolute beauty. Did anybody get in on ADTX on that dipski there? So the three stocks we liked coming into the open that looked okay. Obviously, Wint was the top one. Now that Wint is selling off, people are looking at other things, right? So yeah, the three stocks we're looking at have done well. At least dip skiing and coming back to the top, so that's good. Spy still pushing there, which is nice. And Bitcoin is going for 86, which is also nice. So yeah, Wins. If you're watching Wins still, as long as it stays above the kernel above 290, I think you should be okay. Alrighty. So watch that level for consolidation and a retest. ADTX, that thing popped and came back down. Hmm. We're back into the same range now, right? So we've basically been in this range since early pre-market. It's like up, down, up, down, up, down. So unless the candle closes above, which it hasn't, obviously, right? Unless the candles close above, we're not quite ready for the for the push to new highs, highs, to new highs. 3 days ago for ADTX, yep, basically, and SAG is still halted at that 125. So you got into Wint at 280, 280, 278. Shares just stopped at 310. Not bad. Not bad at all. Right? Not bad at all. Congratulations, Loa. Good job. Green is always good. Well done, Knowles. Well done. So Wint, you finally got in at 280. I like it. Well done. GCTK failed at 50 cents again, so it's gonna have a hard time breaking above that. But if it can, and then 52, and then send it. Send it. There goes Wint with a bit of a curl. A bit of a curl. Well done, Nose. Yeah, that was good. Have a good rest of the day as well. I know we were talking about missing Wint early this morning, right? But good job on getting back in. Yeah, SAG is unhalted, guys, and it unhalted above that 25, so that's good. It actually popped all the way to $1.31, which again isn't anything crazy. But let's see if this candle can close above $1.25 and then push for $1.30 again. Right? But for most of you guys that got in around a dollar, just keep in mind that that's 20%, right? It's nothing to be laughed at. So, and I'm not a fan of stocks on halting and being below the halt price. So let's see what happens at the end of this candle. 222 and then out at 330. Well done, Grumpy. That's a really nice scalp. I like that a lot. Well done. So let's see if we can keep closing this candle. So again, if you look to the left hand side, what do you see? You see that resistance at $1.20 for Wint, right? So at the very least, these candles need to close above that 120, which it looks like they are for now. So that's good. So stay above 120, break above $1.30, and then let's push for $1.50. 130, that's a really good scalp, right? So yeah, I don't like when stocks on halt and stay below the on halt price. I always feel like, to some degree we're gonna go back down. But for now, again, it's holding that resistance. So if you're in a position, just make sure that it keeps closing the candles above $1.20, you might be okay. Alrighty. Stay above Z120 and get above 130, you will be okay. But if you're taking profits at resistance anyways in a supply zone, you're like, oh my goodness, this is a resistance, this is a double top. That's fine too, right? And if you're just watching $1.20, that's also okay, right? So there's nothing wrong with any decisions that are made at a level like this. Alrighty, ADTX is still fighting. This thing has been an absolute beauty. Like it's just not gonna give up until they do an offering, maybe, which we know it's gonna happen at some point. But for now, they're letting the stock cook. They're giving it time. Like, come on, cook, cook, cook. So yeah, it needs to break above that 130 double top. SAG if it wants to go 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 go. La 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 la. Let's go. Yeah, you can tell. You can tell there's a lot of resistance at right around $1.30. Right around $1.30. Come on now. And here comes a retest of $1.20, right? So see if these candles can find a way to stay above that previous resistance area, right? Again, there's your resistance to the left-hand side. If we can stay above $1.20, that's a good thing, right? But clearly there's resistance 10 cents higher. ADTX, yeah, ADTX is an absolute monster. That thing doesn't know when to quit. It's going to quit when Paul decides to short it. Paul, then it's going to say, okay, fine, fine. WINT is holding and popping back to 320. So I think we mentioned the chrono last time when we talked about WINT, right? So it retested the chrono, closed above the chrono, and it's popping back up. You shorted NQ and you got slapped, really? Is it popping? Oh, damn, yeah, it broke out. Oh, Dan, just stay in that short, stay in the short. Maybe then we're gonna go back to all-time highs. I'm kidding, kidding. But yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do today, Dan. Right? So gap down and then rebound. Let's see where we're at by lunchtime. By lunchtime, and there goes SAG, guys. Right? So you shorted as well. Why are you guys shorting? You guys don't like nice things, Jax. You shorted it. We've been trending up all morning. Since the open, it's been a trending up. Dipskis pop, dipskis pop. Yeah, again, so this is what we said earlier, right? Like, there's nothing wrong with seeing resistance at $1.30 and selling it, right? So, and if you sold SAG at $1.30, then you're happy you did. You're very happy you did, right? Especially when it's stalling like that, right? We've talked about how, again, it's very rare that a stock just sells off without giving you a warning sign. And the warning sign usually is number one, it starts stalling at the same level, right? Well, at least we lost together. Yeah, losing together. So wins hit the highs of the day again, almost 3 cents away, and then came back down. So that 340 needs to be broken. Needs to be broken. Good, Luna. Better than 5 cent scalps, right? Good. Damn, Spy just popped again. 366. Come on, Spy. I really want to see the markets go from red to green. I think that'd be nice, you know. No, when it comes to Spy, anybody that short Spy doesn't have my support. You guys know that. No, 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 no. It's trying. It's really trying to consolidate above that $12, isn't it, Lion? Trying to. Misery loves company. Yes, yes. But yeah, we'll see if Spy can go from red to green at some point, though. This might just be a gap fill and then back to the abyss. So we shall see. GCTK is still just sitting there, but it's holding 45. It looks like traders, right? And WINT is still below that level. Needs to break above. Come on, WINT, you can do it. SAG is going back for $1.20. So again, same three names we've been watching all morning are the same three names we're still watching, right? So they haven't completely gone kaput. They haven't gone kaput yet. Jax, did you take a small loss or a big loss? Just a small loss, right? Small loss and then go back and get the money back. Yeah, ADTX. Yep, it's doing a good job breaking out and actually closing those candles above. So that's good. Maybe this time we can push the $13 line. Well, unbelievable. Unbelievable. existing home sales in 5 minutes. Yeah, let's see what how the market reacts to that. Let's see. Well, so medium loss then, Jax. Better be a medium loss. Okay, here we get WINT to break above 340. Double tops, SAG back to 320. $1.20. Looks like DGNX is halted up again. Like that thing is all over the place. Hmm. All over the place. Same question, but new question for you guys in the chat. What's your new favorite name now? So now that the market's been open for 26 minutes or so, what's your like what which of these three names stands out to you? ADTX still? Yeah, sounds good. Medium loss, you get it back? Yeah, you get it back. You will get it back. Spy, Archer, Spy. It better be Spy calls. Yeah, Wint is pushing back for that high of the day, so 340 double tops again. So Wint looks good. That was a nice little dip though, right? And there goes brand new highs of the day for Winty. Winty. And guess what that was? That was a high of the day scam candle. So again, this is why we always say it's important that if you're looking for a breakout, the candle itself actually has to close above the breakout, right? Because if it doesn't, you still have that, like it very well could still dip, right? So again, clearly, that's a scam. Right? So that's a really common market maker, thing, right? Push it above resistance, and then send it back to the abyss. Yeah, you made nice money, Sky. Good job. Yeah, quick scalpies, right? If you took quick scalpies, maybe we need better music. Maybe that's the issue. Maybe that's the issue. It's almost like we hit the part of the playlist where it's like just nice low vibes. We really don't want that, do we? We don't want that. There we go. 340. That's a nice exit. Yeah, you're basically just selling at the double top, right? Which is nice. So I don't think the stock is done yet, but that's a good exit. Nothing wrong with selling at resistance ever. And for now, ADTX just wants to consolidate at that previous resistance. So the longer holds, the better. Enya. Wasn't Enya the lady that Celine Dion? Anyways. Yeah, Grun. Yep. And things pop. I say sing, dude, sing. Sing. No, don't worry, the markets will cook. We have a better playlist now. Something's gonna go boom skis, and it looks like it's ADTX, isn't it? So there we go. Go. Look at that. Looks like ADTX responds really well to whatever we do. Yesterday we were thrusting and it broke out. Come on now. I bet you 1250. I've seen 1250 mentioned a few times. 1250. What's Spy doing? Oof, look at that guy. Spy's going for 667. I really want to see the markets go from red to green. Right? Again, we're clearly trending up this morning. Right? We opened, but then we've been trending up like the entire time, especially after we broke above the 200 EMA, right? The 200 EMA is your trend indicator. If you're below the 200 EMA, you're trending down. If you're above the 200 EMA, you're trending up, right? So at least again, that's kind of how like I view you know the 200. So that is looking good. Dang, we're down 20 cents for Spy from almost $3 to 20 cents. Not bad, Spy. Come on, 14 cents, 12 cents, 10 cents, 15 cents, 17. Go the other way. Go up. There we go. 11 cents, 10 cents, 7 cents. 5 cents, 2 cents, break even. Green for the day, guys. Spy's green for the day. Can we get to 570 now? There we go. Spy's up 30 cents. Damn, look at these candles for Spy. Ooh wee. And what? And thrust. And what? And thrust. My name is Blaze, and I do not approve shorting the I do not approve shorting the markets. I do not approve shorting the markets, please. Anyways, SAG, that's a really nice curl actually, Lion. Very nice curl. Very, very nice curl. Easy monies on that one there. Yeah, so and then $1.40 as well. WINT is dipping though. WINT clearly failed at that double top, right? WINT failed at the double top. ADTX, for some reason, I think again 1250 is the obstacle that it needs to break above to cook to 13, obviously, and above. So SAG is looking good though. $1.40. Yeah, that was a crazy candle, Dan. Now, if we can stay green, let's go, Lion. Have a wonderful rest of the day as well. Thank you. If we can stay green and close green, I think I think that there's a message in that. The market is tired of the dipskis and we want to go up. Jax, did you go in long? Oof, look at that. We're up 80 cents now. Damn. 68 SPY. Can we get back to 570? Jax, tell me you went long. Bitcoin is still slacking though. GCTK traders is almost back to 50 cents. So the fact that that thing keeps coming back is a good thing. It's a good thing. No trading news. Oh yeah, the home sales Dan mentioned 2 minutes ago. Yeah. Last time you mentioned them, Troy? No. No. I'm gonna stay away from from talking about it. There goes GCTK is back above 50 cents. Nice. Very, very nice. Traders, do you have a stop loss in there now or you're just watching it? Just watching. If you're still in WINT, guys, watch 295. Ready? 295 to $3. $295 to $3. Dan, where's I need to save that GIF. You know the GIF where like the arrow goes up and like it goes crazy? Dan, send me that GIF so I can save it. So I can save it and use it. Shish, we're cooking now. Cooking. Green on green on green on green. Red candles. Yeah, it looks like GCTK is having a hard time staying above 50 cents. Really hard time. You are? Okay. Yeah, for some reason it hits 50 cents and then it immediately, immediately like fat red candles. Immediately. PSTV is popping now too. ELAP doesn't quite look like it's done. It just looks like it's consolidating above $7. So if it can stay above, that'd be good. PSTV though, looking good. Are not allowed for this security. Huh. Interesting. It's the reason why that's interesting is because BDTX had the same thing with E-Trade. yesterday, and the stock did really well. And then by the time they finally let you trade the stock, it was, it started dipping after that. So maybe that's uh, there you go. SAG $1.40 seems to be the problem there, and the WINT isn't looking so hot. ADTX, that thing won't give up. We're definitely still in the scalp market. You see gains, you take gains. See monies, take monies. Yeah, it would have been nice to do that at break even. But again, it looks like it's holding 45 for now. So hopefully you get it at the bounce of 45. And maybe if it does push back to 50 cents, then it will actually break about this time. So, are you trying to short it, Paul? And it's not going to the abyss? Yeah, not yet. I think it actually will when they obviously when they announce an offering. But yeah, I think that's the only thing at that point. That is the only thing. Stay green, market. Stay green. ADTX just had a nice pop, right? An absolute beauty. Brand new highs of the day. Again, we're not quite closing above that 1250 yet. That candle has what, 20 seconds left on it? Okay. Shish. Yep, it's headed for 13. Headed for 13. The next major level that we looked at yesterday, Dynamos, was $15. Right? I don't think we can really blindly focus on $13 just because, again, there will always be other levels, especially on a smaller time frame that you have to look at. And right, but the main level that we saw for your next major resistance, if we could close above this $12 range, was $15. So we're still, we're still in this range. So once we clear that level, and then yeah, are you in a position, Dynamos? What are you in at? What's his face? Uh, is in at it might be is in at $5.39 and still diamond handling. So that's a really nice gain. PSTV looks good. That next resistance was 74 cents, right? 74.75. So Andrew, are you still in this one? If you are, that's amazing. So looking good. Looking very good, PSTV. So 1250, 1260. You are? Okay. I mean, just keep moving your stop loss up. Honestly, that's the safest thing to do, rather than have a level in mind and hope and wait for that level. The safer thing to do is uh is to just move those stop losses up, right? And whatever it gives you at that point, you're going to be very happy with it. GCTK is still holding 45 cents. WINT still playing with that 50 EMA. And then SAG is still playing with the $1.40 resistance. $1.40. Here we go. 140. And another fail. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. The market is like, oh, okay, let's come back. Let's come back. Guess who's back? Jax, you wanna guess? Trump to deliver virtual remarks today at 10:40, White House. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Uh, Guess who's back? Back again. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? 140 magnets. To the abyss. Yeah, looks like it. Yeah, that was a good exit, wasn't it? Good job on selling that thing there, though. Initially, you might have gone back in, but initially, right? So again, sometimes when you see a double top, you see resistance. Like take your gains, especially in this market where nothing's really holding. Take your monies and move on. You know. And now it's been below the 9 and the kernel and the 20 and the VWAP and everything else. Not below the VWAP yet, but so yeah. Your next support is that 70, right? So $2.70. The good thing is like the 200 is so far down there that it might still, at some point consolidate and curl. So watch 270 there next. Um, you can tell like traders GCTK really wants to go, but it's just not doing it. Not doing it. And then we're back below 1250 again. Yeah. Back to SAG though, because this one looks like it wants to test $1.50. From 260 Bailey, you like diamond handling, don't you? Like you see the resistance and you're like, no, not today. Not today. I not get rid of it. I stay. And then it goes up and then it goes down, then it goes back up, and then you're like, okay, okay, fine. This time I sell it. This time. Do, 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 do. La, 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 la. There you go. ACB, Canadian Cannabis Company, announces breakthrough discovery of powdery mildew. Whatever. Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good. Yeah. So it looks like PSTV failed that resistance. So that shouldn't be a big surprise for now, at least, right? Alan, your comment was pretty funny, by the way. Pretty funny. So resistance is 74 and then back down, and then we're sitting at 270 for WINT. So that was the retest level we talked about, right? Well, let's see if it can consolidate. See if we can consolidate there, Winty Wint. Unless we just want to go all the way down to retest 250, and then that's fine too, I guess. Then just slap it. If you want to go back down, just get dropping. RGC is at 36 now. Crazy. Ah, virus. That made me laugh, please. Ah. See, I wish Wins was closer to 250. That would have been way nicer. It might still get there. Come on, Wint. E-Trade says that again today. Huh, interesting. See, all the stocks that are doing well, they're like, nope, not today. I wonder why that is, though. I really wonder why. Maybe it's because they're penny stocks, right? Like, is there a minimum, buy price for E-Trade? Maybe. La, 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 la. There we go, $1.30. So yeah, that supply zone at the top, very strong, very very strong. Okay, 1 second. There you go. PSTV finally broke about that 74. Finally. Finally. There we go. I don't know what's the deal. Yeah, Mark, it's really interesting, isn't it? Yeah, I'm not sure. Bitcoin, oof, look at SPY, guys. SPY is going for 69. Virus's favorite number, 69. When 70 virus? When's 570? When? And obviously Bitcoin is pushing as well. But when 570? That level better not be resistance. There goes WINT with a bit of a curl, right? So kind of expected, but I wanted that thing closer to 250 to take a trade. But it might still get there. Maybe. Keep going, markets. Keep going. Winty, winty. Teggy? No, just the next resistance virus. I think we'd be looking for. I think we'd be looking for top of the range would be closer to like 573, 573 ish. I think there's just a different feeling when you're away from the 560s, into the 570s, right? I think not that it's anything crazy. PSTV is looking good. Is anybody in this? I think Andrew might be in this one. Uh, 25%. Let's go. Where's Dan? Dan, are you in the chat? Where's Dan, guys? I need the gift, Dan. Where's the gift? 54 cents, Maxo. Very nice. It's a really good entry. Hey, yo, Devin. Yeah, very good entry. I like it. I like it a lot. 78 pennies. There goes 80 cents. Sheesh. Let's see. Max, so when are you taking your gains? Virus 95. Okay, okay. Lowell, what's your question? So, I mean, again, like we're holding that 270 for wins for now. Okay? So, what's your question? What's your position? Every time I start watching a stock closely, she at me is attention. Yeah, attention and food. That's it. Virus. Attention and food. That's it. Yeah. All of this rubbish about pets, pets knowing stuff. No, they want attention and they want food. That's it. Pets know nothing. Getting back in, no, you missed that 270, or we never got to 250. So you missed attention and food. It's for Prince. It's for you to come join us in Discord. There we go. 294. Dang. Anybody buy the dipskis for WINT? Yeah, that 270 was it off the VWAP right there, right? We knew this level was support. Why? Because this was resistance, right? This was resistance on the left hand side, and then this was the breakout, and then this candle retested. So then these candles came back for the retest as well. So I know, AK. I knew it. I knew it. I got a little bit greedy, and I was like, you know what? Just drop a few. Just drop 10 more cents. Drop 10 more cents. You did, Yogi. I like it. Congratulations, guys. Well done. I like it. Again, this is the whole point of like the classes and the teachings and stuff like that. Is just because I want 10 more cents doesn't mean you have to wait for 10 more cents. So I got greedy and missed it. Well done, Sam. Well done, Yogi. Well done, AK. Ayo, Dora. Good morning. Keep cooking, Spy. Send Spy to 573, and then yeah, that's what I want. Yeah, 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 yeah. Do more greenness, please. There we go. 69.50. Well, if you're only 50 cents away, keep going, Spy. Again, the trend is clearly up today, right? All the dips are being pumped back up. Right. So anytime you're watching, above the 200 is trending up, below the 200 is trending down. So as soon as we cleared the 200 earlier this morning, right there, the direction was, at least the trend was up, right? So keep going. BTC, stop slacking. Get back to 87 or 88. WINT, get back above $3, please. Oh, yeah. To make tomato sauce, please. Troy, for one day in your life, can you like nice things? uh, yeah, if I wasn't streaming, yeah, Luna. How about never virus? How about no? You guys don't like nice things. We've been going slap slap for weeks now, and then the one day we're coming back from the abyss. You guys still want like don't like nice things. What am I gonna do with you guys? Here we go. So WINT is looking really good. Good recovery. Very good recovery. $3 will be a bit of an obstacle already, so just be aware of that. But that's a good scalp if you got in though, right? Nice 30-cent scalp. Yogi, monies. Wins could be a buy here, 92 to 98, Sky. You think so? Yeah, not the entry for me though, right? You can if you want to. Maybe it's gonna break $3 and pop to 310, right? And you can take a nice little scalpy. But yeah, if you're in it, it's an easy position to manage because it looks really good, right? But when you're not in, I just don't like taking entries like that. Already in and out. Oh, you mean like 92 to 98 cents? Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. I thought you were saying like entry between. Yeah, I mean those are like again those are the 5 cent scalp plays, right? And if you're okay with that, then that's fine. I just don't like going into a trade with that intention, though. I like to go into a trade knowing that okay, there's support at a specific level. I don't know what the upside is, but it's more than 5 cents. I hope, right? And then if I end up getting 5 cents, then that's okay. But I like to have unlimited upside. But good scalp though. Green is green. Green is green. Green is green. Okay, there we go. Doo-doo. Dang, spies are 570 now, guys. Okay, that's what we wanted. It doesn't mean we can stop here though, right? Doesn't mean we can stop here, okay? We can keep going. Keep going, please. Keep going. 577. I'm sure 570 is going to be a bit of a problem though, but yeah. Anyways, base hits. Yeah, base hits do add up, right? They do add up. Base hits do add up. Anyways, moving on. Surprise, Bitcoin is still red for the day. And there goes your $3 fail for wins, right? I don't think anybody's surprised. No, right? So we knew $3 was going to be a bit of a problem. Why? Because if you look to the left hand side, it was a bit of a base, right? So you could see the $3 base right there once, and then again right there, and then the brick of structure, right? So when it comes back up, it's coming back up to retest that structure. So and then slap, right? So $3 hit exactly. And AK, did you take some monies? Yogi, did you take some monies? Some monies off the table. We did good, 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 good. And at this point, again, if it can just give you higher lows and push back up, that's perfect, right? This stock obviously again isn't done. We said this earlier, right? It's holding the view up and it's holding the 200 EMA. So those both of those are really really important for a stock that's trending up. So as much as we are dipping, it's still looking okay. So we can give you another higher low or double bottom, then that'd be good. SAG is back to the top, guys. That 150 is, again, anytime you're watching a stock and it's above the 200 and the VWAP, as much as it's dipping, like it's still okay to me, right? Still okay. And most of the time, if you look to the left hand side, you're going to notice that what they're doing is they clearly had resistance here last time. What they're doing is they're just coming back to retest those areas, right? And if they can hold, then that's perfect. Especially if you see it consolidating above, right? Then you're okay. There goes a break above. Oof, SAG. That thing said, "Hello, I'm back. Hello, I am back. Like I never left." 154. Is anybody still holding SAG in the chat? No, 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 no. $152. There we go. MJS from $1.30. Good, 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 good. No. The most sophisticated thing that I've used, to place a trade is making sure that the order is filled and ready to go, and then my fingers on the sell button, grunt. Ready? I try and keep it as simple as possible. 1150, Sam. Okay, green. Yeah, up the 200, right? So this thing loves the 200. Yesterday it did that, right? So hopefully it can stay above the 200. That's a good gamble, though. Good gamble. 115. Yeah, you have a really good entry. Just make sure you don't diamond hand too long, please. Put a stop loss. Don't let the monies disappear. You sold at 84. I'm trying to understand if that's a happy face or not a happy face. It's a happy face, right? Sold at 84. Yeah, that should be a happy face, right, Guts? Yeah, good. Again, look at this, right? Technical analysis is so repetitive, right? Like, what do you see when you see this chart, right? Do you see what we've been talking about the entire time? Right? Again, you have resistance right there for PSTV. It breaks above that resistance. What does it do? It comes back to retest that resistance into support, right? And then all of a sudden, it's pushing back for brand new highs. So Andrew was spamming this one earlier this morning in Discord. So Andrew says, let's go in at 60 cents. Well done, Andrew. Well done. 60 pennies. 60 pennies. 86 pennies. Very good, Scalpy. Don't let that thing go back to the abyss, Andrew. I will find you. IBO. Huh? Yeah, it looks like that 570, 570, and then SPY got slapped to 69. So a pretty good spot to be, to be getting put or for other things. $570. And WINT is going back for the double bottom, guys. Yeah. Yep. Again, obvious resistance. Let's see if this becomes a double bottom now again at 270 for WINT, right? 270. Will it go to $1, Dennis? That's never a question you want to be asking because anybody that gives you an answer really doesn't know, right? I think you can guess based on like really good estimates, but the best thing to do is make decisions that are based, that are with like just decisions that are within your control is what I'm trying to say. Alrighty, so if you're in a stock at 60 cents and it's at 87 cents, instead of looking for $1 or asking if it's going to $1, just keep moving your stop loss up. Whatever it gives you, it gives you. And if you trade like that, you're gonna do well, right? Unless like it's just gonna be less stressful. Because if you put a sell order at 99 at $1 and then it gets to 99 cents and crashes, you're gonna be so pissed, right? Pissed. AODD, AO, IBO, IBO halted up, IBO. Oh yeah, that thing halted up on like 47,000 shares. Like that's a bit ridiculous, isn't it? It's hard to play stuff like this. Like it's 47,000 shares. Lord have mercy, virus. Okay, I'm gonna stay away. I'm gonna stay away. Yeah, WINT is really trying to stay above that 270, isn't it? I say 270, but a lot of these wicks have been to like 260, like 267. Right. So look at these golden candles, by the way. That top golden candle was perfect. Again, the only way to use a golden candle is when it connects with something else, right? We've said that a few times, right? When a golden candle like this connects with a well-known resistance level, it's like, oh, score, perfect, right? We are getting another golden candle at the bottom, the of 270, which we know is another level, right? So, and it looks like it's trying to curl, right? So again, you always want to connect golden candles. Again, the golden candle is there to tell you of a potential reversal, but it also has to be connected with other things, right? It's like, okay, I see a golden candle. I know it's telling me that we're going to go down because we've been going up, right? So it's telling me that we're about to reverse the move, right? But then I also think like, okay, you know what? I know $3 is a psychological level. It was also support, so now it's going to be resistance. Okay, cool, right? You know, oh, now I see another golden candle at the bottom, but I know this level is also, potential support, right? And it's a demand zone. Okay, cool, right? So you always want to combine things together to get to a specific outcome, right? So yeah, again, the golden candle is coming from the algo. So if you don't have the algo, you can get the algo. Ready? Cool, 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 cool. Do, 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 do. Let's go. Let's go. Again, don't forget to smash a like, guys, if you haven't already, please and thank you. Grim. Don't forget to smash a like. I would really appreciate that. Take a second, smash a like, hit that subscribe if you're new to the channel. And if you are not a member yet, click the link at the bottom of the chat there from Nightbot and come join us. Virus, see you in Discord. See you in Discord. Right? Was that another good golden candle, guys? It was a good golden candle because it connected with the 270 level we knew was support, right? So did anybody get in at 270 again? I mean, you're up 10 cents, It's not a horrible scalp. Not a horrible scalp. Yeah, SPY went back up again. So let's see. Let us see. ADTX back to the 200 again. Shush. And then IBO is still halted. WINT 182. You did it? Dang, why didn't you this time? 283. Uh, Amaya, la na 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 na, na 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 na, back and forth. 85, 86. That's perfect. It's a let's go the 911. I like it. Yeah, 290. Ooh, look at that. Perfect. If you bought the dip there, if you bought the dip skis there, that is perfect. Right? So perfect double bottom, perfect dip buy, right? So and Sky, this is what I mentioned earlier, right? Like these are better entries than the 5 cent scalps, right? You want to look for entries that give you unlimited upside, right? Whereas okay, like you get the other entries, it's like, okay, I know I'm only here for 5 cents. Am I actually gonna get the 5 cents? You know? Anyways. So that was a perfect entry of the 270s again. of the 273s. Uh, Perfect. Futures channels, yay. Uh, Dan, I'm still waiting for that GIF. Dan doesn't want to send me the GIF. Dan wants me to, Dan. PSTV still looks amazing though, doesn't it? Andrew, you're still in this, right? Still looks amazing. That 20 EMA has been a really nice base for it. Like look at the red line, the 20 EMA and the chrono for PSTV, right? It's bouncing continuously off that 20, the red line. So again, like right here, right? So 20, 20, right? 20 again right there, right? And another 20 right there. So as long as it stays above the 20, that's beautiful. High of 92 for now. Well done, Andrew. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, interesting. I like it a lot. The gif with the dude with the green cat that goes boom skis. Yeah. Yeah. Can you look at the chart, please, in stock today, my friend? I've looked at PSTV so many times. I've drawn lines on this so many times, right? Andrew's posted this in Discord so many times. Trading easy. Come join us in Discord. Like this stuff is all in Discord, right? Like it's all in there. Come join us. Thank you, Dan. Save it as a fave. Yeah, no, I just saved it. I want you to send it to me so I could save it because I want to use that GIF. And send it to Virus and send it to Grim. Thank you. There we go, 92. Oof, PSTV, beautiful. Beautiful. Andrew, make sure you pay yourself some, please. Because at some point, $2, Samuel. Pay yourself some, please. Let's go, David. Come on. David says just crossed 1K realized gains with you guys so far. Let's go. David became a member last week, guys. David was like, you know what, guys? I'm going to join you. $1,000 in gains, realized gains. David, give me a high five. Let's go. Well done. Love it. Yeah, love it, David. Thank you very much. I'm going to post that in the testimonial channel. Yeah. Yeah. Love it, David. Uh, Here we go. And again, this goes to, yeah, this goes to, to show the value of like, the members that really help each other out. So amazing, 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 amazing. Oops. La, 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 la. There we go. Perfect. Love it, David. Let's go. Teamwork, teamwork, David. Teamwork. I'm staying out of there, Dan. I'm staying out of that channel. Yeah. So again, if you're not a member yet, come join us in Discord. You're really like on. You're missing out, right? So, um, I mean, David could have just sat there and said, you know what, I don't want to join, and then again, $1,000 realized gains in a week, in a few days, right? So beautiful. So again, if you're not a member yet, click the link at the bottom of the chat. Come join us in Discord. Come join us. Come join us. Alrighty. Sky, missing out. Send it, Dan. Send it. Yeah, yesterday's high was 571. 571. Let's go. It looks like we're bouncing off the 20 again, right? The red line for PSTV. So the candle dipped below, but it came back and closed above it. So that 20 EMA is acting as a nice little support range, Andrew. Then let's go, Raven. So Bailey says I'm up $800 in the last 2 days just from tuning in. Let's go. Let's go, Bailey. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Bailey, come join us in Discord, right? Take the yeah. If you're not a member, let's go, Virus. Yeah, come join us in Discord, Bailey. And come win more with us. Ready? So again, if you want to join us in Discord, make sure you sign up for the legend level or the gold level, one of the two that don't say sold out. Alrighty. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. There you go. Blank slate. What is a good trading platform? Depends where you live. Where do you live? I think for most people it's Weibo. Most people like Weibo. But again, it really depends where you live. Like, where do you live? On Fridays, we'll ban you. Yep. Texas? Yeah, I think most people in the states like Weibo, right? Just because you can trade all hours. So, yep. And then if you're looking for simplicity, and most people just go with Robinhood, right? So, WINT is still looking really good, guys. So that 270 became a nice base, right? And then obviously $3 is still resistance. So, but the fact that this thing is still sitting above the 200 and the 200 and the VWAP, it's always a good thing, right? Always a good thing. A good thing. Spy dipping. Yeah, spy is failing at the. I don't know what line this is. There's a random white line at the top there. Virus probably put it there, but it's failing. It's acting as resistance. We must have drawn something yesterday though, like because it's not even a straight line. It's like a little weird line. but it's failing there nicely. We shall see. I really don't want to zoom out and look, so I'm just gonna leave it there. Leave it there. Beautiful. The original NFT, Troy. I like it. I like it. Looks like the markets do want to get slapped. Just for you, Troy. Just for you. No, 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 no. Unbelievable. I just need to have channels that I don't. Yeah. I for some reason I looked and they're just channels that I don't need to go to. And WINT is going back to 270. Yeah. Dang, $1.25, and it's now sitting at 51,000 shares for IBO. Like that's crazy, isn't it? Is anybody in IPO? I don't think so, right? Like it's really weird the way that it's moving. Very, very weird. See you later in Discord, AK. You're jogging, Luna? Nice. Star Wars. Virus? Unbelievable. He said 1040. 1040 Eastern, dubs. 1040. So what, like 10 minutes ago? Yeah, we don't even know what he's speaking on though, so it might not have anything to do with the markets. But knowing him, there's going to be something in there that has to do with the markets. Let me look at RGC. $41. Isn't that crazy? 41 for RGC. Shish. Shish, shish, shish. My goodness. Like, look at this. Crazy, 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 crazy. We have this weird line at $50 for RGC. So from way back when we were looking at this stock, right? And then it sold off all the way to $2. 52-week low is $3. And now it's pushing for that 50 again. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Every so often there's a stock that moves like this that just makes no sense. And the volume isn't like it's amazing. It's 500,000 shares. Like that's nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. Did you take some profits for PSTV, Andrew? I hope you did. SAG. Another retest maybe. 127. ADTX is still holding that 200. I mean, trying to. Uh, Mm-mm. They every. Alrighty, moving on. Looks like WINT is still holding that 270. We just need something to break out and just cook, break and go. Break out and go, please. Break out and go. Yeah, I'm surprised. Like IBO is doing some crazy things. I'm not sure how it's doing it. Now it's sitting on 130,000 shares, right? And it's getting halted every 2 seconds. It's almost like someone is behind this, you know. Um, like it's traded for like 2 seconds and then halted every time, right? The first time we looked at this, it was at what, like 80 something cents, right? And then the next candle it halted at $1.25, and then this new candle it's halted at $1.27. The first time was 47,000 shares to 50,000 shares and halted. Now it's gone from 50,000 shares to 170,000 shares. So you were able to get back at 272. Okay, okay, okay. Good job. 272. Well done. Congratulations, Lowell. I like it. Yeah, anything above 270 seems to be holding up really well, right? Don't let it break below that level though, because if it does, you might be praying for praying, because violence will come. Violence will come. Alrighty. So make sure you protect those monies. Yeah, for some reason it pushes closer to three and then they slap it back down. So I mean, is any again? Like I don't think anyone is in IPO. Let me know if you are. If you manage to FOMO. Was that one of the names that uh one of the names that no. Okay. You couldn't sneak a buy? No, it's pretty hard to get into that thing. Pretty hard to get into that. Yep, it's halted though, so let's see what happens when it gets unhalted. And back to WINT. Yeah, WINT is struggling between 290 and $3 now. So 290 and $3 needs to clear that. Now Nova is picking up as well. Yeah. Oh my god, they're gonna let you in at $4 and then let you out at 92 cents. I'm kidding. Come on, WINT. We need something to go. Something to go, go, go. Uh, yeah, let me pull up Nova. Nova. 45 cents. Not bad. Not bad at all. That was a good breakout at 41.30. Sam. Not bad. Again, the volume isn't crazy, but yeah, It's not bad at all. Are you in this one, Sam? Just to see what happens? Okay. Just be careful, please, right? If it's halting up this easily, it's going to halt down just as easy. So, but again, yeah, that small position you're gambling into this would have been monies you took to come join us in Discord and made better decisions, Sky. And you want to know when Nova was IBO was posted in Discord? Because that's how, again, the bot spat it out and then I pulled it up on stream, right? It was at 80 something cents, right? Uh, I really don't want to scroll back too far, but I pulled it up on stream, right on this halt right there, right? And then boom skis from 80 something cents, it's doubled, right? So invest in the right things. Sky, don't make me fly to Toronto and come find you. Don't make me find you. 45. You got in at 45? Okay. Yeah, trying to 46. Unbelievable. You take, so people definitely choose what to the invest their monies in, Sky. No. It's an unless, yeah. Uh, watch. Then it's so busy. Yeah, you can. Why? Because we fixed it, Sky. Fixed it. Are you done for the day lunchtime, Troy? Yeah. Bon appetit. Enjoy your lunch, Troy. Chat later. Come on, give us the on-hold IB. I want to see what happens here. How do you join Discord? Click the link at the bottom of the chat there from Nightbot. Sign up for either the legend level. So the legend gives you access to Discord and a whole bunch of other stuff. And then the gold level gives you access to one-on-one if you want to work on entries, exits, and stuff like that. So one of the two levels. Alrighty. So, but legend gives you access to Discord. So again, click this link at the bottom of the chat, and then once you become a member, you get the Discord link. Uh, there we go. Bitcoin? Why is Bitcoin in the abyss? Or what? Devin, what happened to Bitcoin? Uh, s- uh, there we go. Dang, that's a long halt, isn't it? And ADTX is still just sitting there. Nova is stalling a bit at 46. There's a tiny supply zone up there. PSTV kind of came back to retest that same level, right? 75 cents. Yeah, and then now it's trying to go back up. Same thing with SAG. Came back to retest that level on the left hand side and it's trying to hold it. There goes $2, guys. IBO is probably halted again. Oh my goodness. Like, look at that. Wow, 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 wow. Dang. 300% guys for IBO. My goodness, 300%. Did you FOMO into this guy? Did you try and FOMO? I mean, we're halted right at a supply zone, so I wonder what's gonna happen here. You know, I wonder. Yeah, exactly, Dennis. Exactly. Right. I wonder what's gonna happen here now after the next on halt. My goodness, you missed it. Yeah, it's very quick. Very very quick. So Trump says, together we will make America the undisputed Bitcoin superpower and crypto capital of the world. Yes. Okay. 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 What BTC doing? Ah. BTC is like, okay, cool. So what? Oh, funny, 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 funny. Just a quick question. You bought some Nicks, AO Billy, 26, 236 a month ago. No stop loss. Watch it all the way down. Dang. NIXX. Yeah, I think the market wants to see action at this point. Like, okay, let's see the Bitcoin reserve. I think that's what the market wants to see. So you bought it without a stop loss. It went all the way down to the abyss, and then it consolidated, and now it's coming back up. But you're in at 236. So you're almost back to break even then. Hmm. When I look at this, it does have room all the way up, right? So it found support in the demand zone, but your next resistance, like it has room all the way up there, closer to 270, 280, right? Honestly, what I would, if I was in your position, what I would do is I would probably put a stop loss right below $2 and hope that we don't go back there. Do you think I should drop it? If you feel like you want to drop it, like Billy, honestly, and you've been holding this thing for a month, and the money hasn't given you anything in return, if you feel like you want to take a 10-cent loss, especially after being down, like all the way down to like $1, you were down $1. Now more than $1, right? And now you're only down 10 cents. Like that's a pretty good comeback. So if you feel like okay, the money could do better things, perfect. If not, you just feel like okay, yeah, you just feel like what, like I'm okay with it, and it has more room to the upside, and it looks good, and we're sitting at the highs of the day. Like as we're talking, it just made new highs, right? Super slow, right? But again, your resistance is a bit higher, so I would probably just put a stop loss right below $2, right? So kind of have to think about your situation, right, and say okay, like, do I want to put a stop loss below $2 because we've been holding $2 all day today, and if we go below $2, it's a problem, or do I just want to take 10 cents because this money needs to do other things? Either or, I think you're going to be fine. And the IBO still halted. Uh, do, 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 do. Does that answer your question, Billy? Just, uh, yeah. Hopefully, yeah. Okay, what did Trump say now? Because I know he said something else. Calls on Congress to pass crypto stablecoin legislation. Okay, so it looks like that conference was on crypto then, I guess. No. Okay, let's see. Give us the on halt. Yeah, Nix is just stuck at 225, right? If it had more volume, it would be doing so much better. I think these are long halts. CJET. You weren't you watching that yesterday? There we go. Good, Tony. Good. How are you? You made it home? Yeah. We're watching some crazy stonk. Today was good though, right? So today was good in the morning. Some opportunities. WINT was nice, right? Nice pump at the open breakout. Boom, skis, right? As my charts are resetting for some weird reason. And even when they dipped, we had some really good support at 270, right? And some of you guys got in and scalped again. So today's been good. And Nix and WINT is still holding, right? At 270. So if we can stay above 270, ADTX has been okay, right? Dip at the open, bottom of the range, pop, right? IBO is obviously causing chaos. Like I don't know how it's doing that, but let's see what happens. Again, it's halted at 220, right? Common resistance, $2.20, and Nova is going back up again. So Nova is at 47 now. Sitting down and yeah, work's been crazy. Lefty, okay, welcome. Do you and Tony work at the same job? I'm kidding. Let's go, Lefty. So let's see. Give us the on halt for. I know, Tony. Yeah. Hopefully, some other things pick up now, though. Hopefully. Do, 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 do. Trading. Uh, different. Okay, perfect. Golden Foods. Lefty. Golden Foods. I like it. WINT just needs a bit of volume. Like this is the only one that's still, you know, like it looks like if it can find a way to clear $3, like it can push. But it's just playing games in between the range, like up, down, lower highs, just sitting there, right? Like WINT still looks good to me. It just needs the boom skis. IBO is unhalted, guys. That thing said, screw your resistance. I go for new highs. So that thing pushed all the way to 245. And it's halted again, by the way. So it's halted down this time, though, right? So it popped to 245 and then halted down at 2. Oh, no, it's not halted. For some reason, that was a glitch on my end. Never mind. Never mind, it's not halted. Sheesh. Well, maybe now it's going to be halted down, though, if it drops like that. So 250. Yeah. Yep, it's going to be halted down. Uh, yeah, it's halted at 213 now. That's funny, Tony. It did, right, Lefty? Yeah, and then continuous. Yeah, it's a bit of a glitch. That seems to be happening quite a bit now. But yeah, now it's halted down though. Halted down. Yep. On your brokerage. Yeah. I don't know why stuff like that's happening more recently, but yep. I don't know. And then Wince just doesn't want to give us the run, does it? Doesn't want to do it. Everything is slowed way down now. This is Tony's fault, isn't it? As a lottery ticket? Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. That could have been money you could have used to join us in Discord and made better money, Grun. But uh, fish on that thing. Oh my goodness, that's pretty funny, Tony. That is pretty funny. Do, 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 do. Let's see. Mm, 84. Okay. Yep. It did a really good job consolidating there below 80. Oh, she did? Oh. Sorry, folks. Is the best investment. Absolutely. Absolutely. So that's a nice pop, though, right? Right back to the highs, 92 cents. Andrew's probably still diamond handing this. Andrew? Yeah. Let's see. Hmm. There goes brand new highs on PSTV. That's a very good curl. That was a good entry, Guts. Could have been better, but good. I like it. APDN is still back to the abyss. Palantir. There we go. And we halted again. Yeah, it's what's interesting is this time it did the opposite. It dropped to $2 and then halted up to 228. This is yeah, crazy, crazy. PSTV is looking way better though. Anybody get into IBO this time? So you're in at 54. You finally sold at 95. Well done. Right below 95, basically. Good job, Maxo. That was a really good scalp. Almost doubled your monies there. Well done. Yeah, that thing seems to have no issue with resistance. It seems. It really is, isn't it? It's all over the place. You're just gambling at that point, which is fine. Right? Small gambles are okay. But got in before the last halt. Okay. Let's go, Maxo. Yeah, that was a good trade for you. 8,000 on the day. Give you a high five. Well done. Love it. Really good trade. Really, really good trade. Very, very good. Huh. I mean, all of these Twitter accounts saying Trump is going to make a major announcement on Bitcoin, and all Trump announces is, "Oh, we need to do this, we need to do this, we need to do this." We need to do this, and these people need to do this, and then these people need to do this. Yeah, Congress needs to pass crypto stablecoin legislation. Yeah, and then together we will make America that's it though. It's not like there's anything else to that. What's the announcement then? Anyways, Nova is back to the highs of the day. Back to the highs of the day. Back to the highs of the day. There goes PSTV again. Actually broke above 95 this time, Maxo. $1. Okay. $96, $97, $98. PSTV says $99. $1. $1 PSTV. No regrets, Maxo, right? There shouldn't be. Zero whatsoever. IBO is still sitting at 228, still halted. Anybody else in PSTV? PSTV? Yeah, exactly. None at all. Exactly. Zero. Oh yeah, Guts is still in there. Nice. Yeah. $1 is usually a nice solid resistance area. So. Andrew, you still have 500 shares? Okay. Sounds good. Here goes $1. Is it going to break it? Not yet. Looks like it wants to, though. Looks like it's just a matter of time. 99, 999, 101. Broken. $1 broken. Oh, yeah, that thing looks ST. Yeah, it looks like it's on the verge of disaster. Maybe now Paul can finally make some money on it. $0.98. Yeah, don't forget to pay yourself on the way up. IPO is unhalted, by the way, and it's halted down again. So 214. I think that thing is, at this point, that's a little bit annoying, but bit annoying. There we go. Oh, yeah, the likes. Yeah, smash a like, guys, if you haven't already. Please and thank you. Smash, hit that subscribe if you're new, and we're gonna hop off in like 5 minutes or so and go back to Discord. Alrighty, 5 minutes or so and go back to the Discords and continue there. And tomorrow is Friday. Keep that in mind. So unless something crazy is happening, we're gonna stream in Discord, right? So if you're not a member yet and you're doing well, make sure you come join us in Discord because we usually don't stream on YouTube's on Fridays. We stream in Discord, so make sure you join us. Otherwise, you're gonna miss out. And usually we cook on Fridays. The last few Fridays have been really nice, actually. Like really nice. Like some crazy runs, like boom booms. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Daily Gourmet A, I like it. Congratulations. I like it. Do, 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 do. Lots of fun. Oh, there we go. 108. PSTV is like, don't worry, I got you. uh, yeah. Well, I mean, I'm supposed to have a tax appointment tomorrow, but it shouldn't be that early, Tony. So, yeah. Yes. Supposed to. So let's see. 105 PST. 105. Guts, very nice. Congratulations. Yeah, good. Perfect plan. Yes. Grim is too busy scalping options though. Once Grim sees 1,000% run, and then he's gonna come running back. He's too busy in the options world. In the options world. Nova. Yeah, for some reason. Yeah, WINT gives the vibes of like, okay, we slow all day, like we're slow all day, and then as soon as we get off the stream, like an hour, after lunch, and then all of a sudden WINT is like, hey guys, remember me? Yeah, I'm cooking. Only if we can stay above this, that two, like again, that 270, 260, like this level though, only if, as long as we stay above this level, right? 270, 267 for WINT, right? If it doesn't stay above that level, then just leave it alone. For now, WINT looks fine. It looks like it still has potential. So this one is definitely a candidate for like, after lunch and stuff. Obviously, PSTV is the cooker for now. The cook. Tesla's getting slapped. Yeah, everything's getting slapped now, it seems. The whole market's getting slapped. IBO is below $2 and halted again, guys. Right? So, yep. Not surprised. Dan? Yes. Yeah, it's getting halted every second. Like it's can't really trade that. Nova just hit brand new highs of the day here. Brand new and highs of the day. Yeah, you know what I mean. Anyways, yeah, highs of the day for Nova. 50 cents almost. Nice dip below the 9, back above the 9, higher low, higher low. This thing looks really good. It actually looks like an easy stock to scalp, doesn't it? Easy stock to scalp. And there goes 50 cents. Nova. Well, There we go. Mm-mm-mm-mm. 105. Installing. PSTV needs to come back and retest 92 at some point, though. Or just consolidate above $1. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay, let's do 4 more minutes. 4 more minutes, guys. 4 more minutes. I said 5 minutes 5 minutes ago, but let's do 4 more minutes. So Dan is happy, you know? So Dan is happy. Dan, are you happy? Are you happy now? 49.80. So yeah, let me know if you have any last questions, guys, and then we're gonna hop off and continue on Discord. Ready? Let me know if you have any last questions. Again, WINT is still doing okay, right? Static NQ, nice, love it, love it. Yeah. So again, WINT still looks hopeful. If the damn thing would just have volume and cook, it would, it would go. It would go. Static. Come on. I guess believe with the thrust beats, guys. Go. 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 To the left. To the right. Come on. Go Raven. Go Dan. Go Maxo. And what? Go Tony. And what? Go. Go. Go Jay. Go. And what? And thrust. Come on. To the window. To the wall. When Lambo. To the sun. At night. And what? And thrust. Go. 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 Make monies. Come on. And what? Screw. Let the beat drop. Go Archer. Go Luna. And what? And thrust. Go. And slide. To the left. And slide. To the right. And what? And thrust. Come on. Go. 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 And what? And thrust. And what? And thrust. Go. Go. Go A. Make monies. And what? And thrust. Go Jill. Go Rahul. Go. 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 Go Tesh. Let's go. Next time we thrust, we need to use the Tesh thrust. That was a good way to end the stream, It's a good way to end the stream. I like it. I like it. Yeah, they're like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Look at this, guys. Look at IPO. Halted down again, almost. But 177. So from 245 to 170 to 180 now. So Yep. It's actually trading now though. Maybe it's gonna, be scalpable. Maybe. Maybe. Alrighty, all. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Nova is still looking really good, by the way. So Nova was thrusting with us. So Nova Energy thrusting with us. 38%. Not bad, right? Not bad at all. So congrats if you're in this one. I know a few of you guys were in this one earlier, so and it's been creeping up. NOVA and PSTV again. Like I said, we're gonna have to come back and retest 92 at some point. So watch that closely. WINT, I'm gonna keep paying attention to this one because I don't think it's done yet. As long as we stay above $2.70, I don't think we're done, right? 267, right? So it needs the volume to break out. I don't know if it's actually gonna break out though, but if it does, then that's going to be amazing. Your next resistance is $3, right? So 270 versus $3. Alrighty. So this one is still on watch for the rest of the day as long as the levels hold. Alrighty. Only thing I don't like is how we're kind of slowly trending down on it, right? So it needs volume. There goes PSTV. PSTV is like, screw that, screw that, screw that. Dip, you can dip, because I'm not gonna dip. I'm not gonna dip. Andrew's just smiling, just smiling, just waiting for the moon. Yeah, PSTV looks really nice. You did, D. Congratulations, well done. I like it. Yeah, more than your daily goal, right? Or your daily goal. So it looks like your next little level is like 116 to 120. 120. No, it doesn't, does it, Raven? It's like, no, don't go, don't go. Thrust. Come on. The 20, it did. Yeah. The 20 has been a really good level for bouncing for the stock. So yeah. The 20 EMA. Are the market's back to red now, or what? We were headed in that direction. Headed in that direction. Let me listen to this voicemail. Dang, IBO is halted at 160, right? So hopefully those of you that took the gamble sold it already. Hopefully you took your gains already. Yeah, Tony. Yeah, you always want to make sure that, like, so for example, like this golden candle, right? So like if you're getting a golden candle right there, but the golden candle is also breaking out, you want to say, oh, I know we're getting a golden candle, but like we're also breaking out, right? You know, or like it's holding the 9 EMA, right? It's not really selling off. Then don't close your position because it wants to keep cooking, right? So just because you see a golden candle doesn't mean you sell your position. You always have to look at that and say, okay, like what can I combine this with to make a decision? All right, let me see if I can find another one here. There's really only one golden candle in this one. It's really only one. And then there was a golden candle this morning, though, right? So there was a golden candle this morning at the bottom, like at the low, which was like actually quite nice, right? At the very, very bottom, it called it at 52 cents, and then obviously look at where it's at now. So that was a really good golden candle. Um, yeah, there you go. Yep, yep, yep. Hmm, interesting. Mm, 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 mm. PSTV looks strong. I think it's like, excuse me, uh, Tony. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Very important. Again, like Luna said, it's just like any other indicator, right? So whenever you use a tool, right, whether you're using the RSI, right, like you like using the RSI, you like using double bottoms, you like whatever you like using, you always want to make sure that you're combining that with something else. Uh, yeah. Finally, Paul. Finally. Tell me when stop and I will. Yes, yes, yes. Yep. PSTV. Uh, yeah, please. When it comes to try not to like. I was gonna mention this earlier. People like again, people don't love DMs, guys. So again, people would rather you like when you have a question, like just ask them in public. You know, like ask them in stock general, ask them in the options channel, so everybody can see everybody. Maybe other people can help you, right? People. Not everybody loves like DMs. Already, I've already got like I've already had a few messages already. Like not everybody loves DMs. Like loves DMs. Like you yes, you're asking for help, right? But people like to help you in like hey, like in public setting, right? WINT, yeah, WINT just has that vibe, doesn't it, Tony? It's trying to. If you're still holding WINT, type in yes in the chat. If you're still holding WINT needs to clear $3. Alrighty. And that thing said, screw that. Oh my goodness, WINT. Like look at that. Look at that, guys. Unbelievable. That thing just went straight to the straight to the resistance. And it said, no thanks, no thanks, no thanks, no thanks. Straight back to the abyss. Sheesh. That's Rahul. Do you not have a stop loss on this? I hope you do. Hope you do. Especially when it's getting close to resistance. I hope you'd have a stop loss. You did? Okay. Yeah. Yep, yep, yep. Alrighty, so again, when you're asking for help, make sure you find a nice balance of like asking people for help in public and asking for help in private. Because then people tend to like be shy and yeah. Because I know Yi didn't like that. Like a lot of DMs. Grim doesn't like a lot of DMs, right? There's a whole list of people that don't like to be spammed in the DMs. Like, hey, what do you think about this? Hey, what do you think about this? Hey, what do you think about this? Where's support for this stock? Where's this? Like, these people also want to trade, right? They also want to trade. They also need some time to just hang out, um, like stuff like that. So, yeah, so just be mindful of that. Anyways, PSTV still looking like a monster, like an absolute monster. Yeesh. So, that 120, probably going for it. Mm, mm, mm. Doo, 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 doo. Uh, Oof. I am PSTV. If that thing keeps pumping like that, you're gonna buy one whole Bitcoin. One whole Bitcoin, Andrew. You can DM me all you want. I'll probably ignore you. Like, uh, uh, Raven, I know, right? Unbelievable. Yeah. And also, we just don't want, like, it's like, it's if you're asking for help in public, like, other people will learn from your questions, right? We don't want to get in the habit of, like, just like being in DMs all the time, right? um, you're in Discord to learn, right? And the knowledge should be all over the place, right? So not a fan of like DMs and stuff. Like, for example, if someone's like, hey, what's support for this stock? Why can't you ask for support of that stock in a public place, right? Like, hey, Blaze, what do you think about the stock? I'm like, that's a general question, like, why can't you ask a question like that in stock general, you know? So let's get in the habit of doing that, because then it benefits everybody too. Nova's looked really good, and then obviously PSTV, and then they're like, you know what, and never be afraid to ask. Never exactly. Then there's never a stupid question. It's never a stupid question ever, ever. Ready? You're here for a reason. For a reason, we want to learn, and other people, I promise you're learning from your questions. Promise. Yeah. Do. PSTV, what an absolute beauty this one's been. Absolute beauty. And again, Andrew was spamming the stock early in the morning, early, right before we came on stream, right? 50s, 60s. Obviously, we broke out and retested 74, right? We kept talking about 74. We broke out, we retested it, right? So there's been so many opportunities to get into this thing. And then we had another breakout, right? 93 cents, 94, and then boom skis. Right? There've been a lot of opportunities to get into this. Lots of opportunities to get into PSTV. So if you're in this, congratulations. Oh yeah, exactly. I think that's what some people don't, understand, is like the person you look up to or the person you're asking for help from, at some point they had to learn all of this. So yeah, like, don't never feel shy to, you know, never feel like, oh, I can't ask this question. No, like, and the more you ask, the more you want to ask, the bit, it shows, like, that you want to learn, and that you're going to do well eventually. I've said this so many times. Like, I never have an issue with helping anybody. Like, you can ask as many questions as you want, and like, I will never have an issue with helping you ever, ever, right? But if you struggle in silence and then you're like, oh my goodness, I suck at this, I will roast the hell out of you. Like, if you're always quiet, and then you're like, I'm always losing monies, but you're never asking for help, then that's when you deserve to be roasted along with your losses. Yeah, exactly, Dan. Didn't have the benefits of Discord or a group of traders. Exactly, Dan. Exactly. You have the community. Take advantage of it. But yeah, limit the DMs. Limit the DMs, because at some point people just get tired of it. People get tired of the DMs. No, Rahul, it's true though. Like, like, we're gonna be here to help everybody. As if you're struggling, like, we will be there, because we've all been there. Every single one of you, every single one that's anybody that's ever traded a stock has struggled. Like, they've lost money, they've struggled, they've been in pain, right? We've all been there. So always ask, right? But if you struggle in silence and then you complain about not doing well, then you deserve to be slapped. It's I had but got spooked when it dipped on the support line. It's not really an indicator though, right? So it's not really an indicator. Consolidation. When I say consolidation, what I mean is So what I mean is like a stock is dropping to a specific level and holding that level, right? So if you look at the bottom here, what's happening right here? That's consolidation, right? Um, so again, I'm not sure where your support line is, right? But what's more important is that it's consolidating there, right? And then boom, skis, right? And then gone, gone, gone. So yeah. Is an exactly then exactly that's another thing too that people don't understand as they go along is like people like give themselves too much credit, you know like you don't understand that like you're gonna have a bad day. Like every so often everybody's gonna have a bad day, right? But if you can find a way, you're gonna have bad days, bad trades. Like we're not all that good. Like we're not, we don't run the markets. If you ran the market and you lost money, you could say, dang it, I suck at this. No, like you're playing against people that have millions and millions of dollars, have inside information, have all of this data, and their job is to take your money. And you're crying about losing, right? Don't cry about losing, right? So just limit the bad days, right? Because the bad days will come, and the good days will come. You know, so limit the bad days, and you're gonna be okay, right? There's not a single person in the chat that hasn't been in a stock that's cooked, right? Not a single one of you. Guaranteed, right? There's not a single person in the chat that hasn't been in a stock that's like, oh my goodness, I'm so happy I got into this, right? That's never the problem. Around this community, you're going to be around a lot of those stocks, right? The one problem that everybody faces is the one day that they buy a stock and they don't put a stop loss and then the stock goes to the abyss. That's usually the problem, like big losses. That's the biggest problem in the market. People holding on too long and taking big losses, right? And praying. Yeah, risk tolerance, right? Exactly. Like knowing what you can handle. Yep, exactly, Tesh. I was using the 9 EMA 45. I've never used the EMA 45, but very similar to the 50 probably though, right? When it slipped under the 45 at 76, uh, as you bought it. Yeah. See the difference there though, TM is again. So you sold that thing at 76, right? Where was that last support we kept talking about, right? The last resistance. Early this morning, we kept saying, hey, 74 is a big level. 74 is a big level. 74 is a big level, right? And then so now that we hit that resistance once and then we broke above it and we retested that level, perfect level, right? So now when it's coming back down and it's consolidating above that level, you're completely okay. Right? You're fine. Right? And then it consolidated and then boom skis, right? So, yeah. I think you were just looking at maybe not the right set of data, right? So yeah, you can't just rely on like EMAs. Like EMAs. All of these tools we have are amazing, but the most important thing that we could ever look at is support and resistance, right? That will always be at the forefront of like your technical analysis, right? What's support? What's resistance? That's the main thing, right? Then we can start to add the EMAs and the golden candle and the VWAP and the RSI and like gaps and fibs and all of that stuff. But at the forefront, support and resistance, right? So when you're looking at a chart like that and you're in at 74 cents and it's at 76 and the support is at 74, again, it's 2 cents, right? So it doesn't really make a huge difference to you, right? So then you should be okay, right? But either way, I'm okay with like what you did though, right? You manage your position. You manage your position, you did okay. So don't beat yourself up too much, right? You manage your position and you know, better than taking a massive loss, right? I'd rather you do that than sit there and say, "Oh my goodness, but it's crashing. What do I do?" Right? Or algos that yeah, retail is going up against. If you're making consistent gains, be proud of yourself. Exactly, Dan. Exactly. I'll be joining the Discord blank slate. Yeah, absolutely. Come join us. What do most of you use? Most people use it's Webull and Robinhood. Webull, Robinhood, Interactive Brokers. Those are probably top three. Yeah, top three. DDT. Do you have a question about PSTV? Do you have a question? What's your question? Anyways, so maybe it's gonna come back and retest $1 here. But that's a brilliant run on PSTV though. Amazing. From 60 cents, 50 cents, all the way up to $1.25. Beautiful. Cooking? Oh, you think we missed it? We've been talking about this thing since the abyss. You see all of these circles, all of these arrows. Since Andrew mentioned this in pre-market, at the open, right? You thought we would miss it? Have you known us to ever miss a stock? $1 to $1.20. Nice, congratulations. Congratulations. Could be a reason why the stock is so volatile. Probably. Probably. Today where yesterday I lost big. I'm learning exactly. TM. Well done. Yeah, give yourself credit. Progress is good, right? Progress is good. When you make a mistake, just go back and look at that mistake and see if you can improve. Vic. I mean, it depends. So let's see what happens when we get to $1. Let's see if it consolidates there. Alrighty. Um, yeah. You never want to just sit there and say, okay, like if we get to $1, like I'm gonna buy that thing. It depends what's happening at $1, right? If it's consolidating, cool, because it might not even get to $1, right? But if it does and it's consolidating, okay, and it's turning around, okay, cool. You know. Do, 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 do. And again, if you're still struggling, right, the best investment you can make is investing in yourself, right? So if you need some one-on-one help, right, click the link at the bottom of the chat, become a gold member, right? Become a gold member. Someone suggested like having a level, like a membership level, where like it's not as expensive as the gold level, but then like you can have like two and like almost like two or three people like sign up for like a gold level. Um, yeah, yeah. So hmm. Yeah, I'll look into that this weekend. Like instead of doing a one-on-one with like one person, like two people sign up for one-on-one. Um, and then you're basically talking to two or three people. And then yeah, yeah. Jill says yes. uh, mm, 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 mm. And then you can message somebody and say, "Hey, you want to do a one-on-one with me? Okay, sign up for this level. Let's go do a one-on-one." Yeah, I'll look into that this weekend or maybe later today. Let's go, Luna. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, 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 absolutely, absolutely. Absolutely. No, unbelievable. You like the idea, River? Okay. I know, right, Raven? I know. We're gonna hop up in like a minute or so. Let's go. Uh, let's see. We have a new member. Danny Mo, you signed up for the wrong level. You signed up for the wrong level. So just go back to the same link and upgrade to the legend or the gold level. That level does not give you access to Discord. Uh, delay or fees. Hmm, interesting. Good, Dan. Good, good, good. This is including time for tomorrow, before you and Virus start roasting me. Yeah. You know. Anyways, yeah. So Danny, you signed up for the wrong level. So just go back to the same link, the same area, and it's gonna let you upgrade. So sign up for the level that says Legend or Goat. Those are the only two levels available. Already. Do 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 do. I know Archer, right? Which again, I don't know why they let them do it, but whatever. Um, yeah. Anyways. Do, 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 do. Ha, ha, ha. Do, 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 do. Hmm. Interesting. He did. Let's go. Yeah, PSTV was definitely a gem today. Definitely a gem. Let's go, Danny. There you go. There you go. Let me know when you can. I'll send you an invite link, Danny. AGH. It looks like a lot of these dead IPOs are coming back to life. AGH, Junes on watch, JUNS. Yeah, a lot of these are coming back. There you go. Good morning, Carl. Welcome, Danny. Welcome. Danny, this is your invite at the bottom of the chat already. So click that invite link at the bottom from click that invite link, the Discord link, and then just follow the steps in the Getting Started channel, and that'll give you access to Discord already. So click the link, follow the steps. Once you do that, it's going to unlock all the channels. But you have to follow the steps first, though. Follow these steps first. What are we going to do with Spy, Dan? What are we going to do with that trash? What are we going to do with it? So it looks like we basically just double topped. The day is still young, so we'll see. See how we end up closing. Unbelievable, Archer. Like it's at this point, it's just ridiculous, honestly. You can't even celebrate like the market's going up because you know they're gonna end up in the abyss again, Danny. Yeah, so click the link, follow the steps, Danny, from the Hot Trades account. That's your Discord invite already. Click the link, follow the steps. There's also a video that shows you how to connect. So the last two videos in the Getting Started channel should help you. One to connect, one to show you how the channels work. There goes Junes and AGH. Let me take a look at June. So June's is was on the list of beat down IPOs, right? So it's coming back to life a bit here, which is good, right? And then AGH is another one, another beat down IPO that's also cooking. So looks like the IPO stuff is trying to come back. Trying to come back. You click on the link, Danny. June's 20%. Yeah. Interesting. Ridiculous, Archer. Ridiculous. Did you get some puts? Did you get some puts? Puts on puts on puts? Let me pull up SPY. I want to see what it looks like on the 15 minute. It looks like, yeah, look at that resistance. Dang, that was kind of obvious too, wasn't it? SPY was kind of obvious up there, wasn't it? Yeah, it's like nice triplets up on SPY. 1, 2, 3. Thanks, Captain. So at some point, SPY is going to need to break above that. Earlier he did, now it's us. Yeah. Yeah. There might be a bit of support here though. 67 maybe. 67 maybe. Yeah, SPY has been fairly obvious with the range, right? So like it's up, it's down, it's up, it's down. Uh, 2, 2, 3. There we go. Alrighty, guys, we're gonna leave it here. Danny, again, you clicked on the link, right? You're good to go. Just follow the steps, and it should let you connect already. Follow these steps, and it will let you connect, and then you should be good to go. Alrighty. Have a wonderful rest of the day, guys. If we don't see you tomorrow, have a wonderful weekend. If we stream in Discord, which we most likely will. So if you're not a member, if you do become a member after the stream is done or tomorrow morning, because you want to make money with us in Discord, just send me an email, hutradesx@gmail. Alrighty, so be safe. Smash a like before you go. Hit that subscribe. And if you do want to join us in Discord, that's the link at the bottom of the chat there from Nightbot. Become a member and then send me an email. Cool. Again, much love all. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful weekend. Be safe and catch you guys later. Bye, guys. Bye all. Bye all.